Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. I'm back. My vacation is not exactly over. I'm still in the holiday mood, but I wanted to make a bunch of videos so that we can keep the cadence going on in the channel and connect with all of you guys. I have missed you a lot in these few days, but I had good fun on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day actually. We left our dog with the dog sitters and then we went to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, and we stayed overnight out there. We had a good time, had a visit to the casino, which is our annual ritual on December every year. And then we drove back. We did some shopping in the outlet malls. There was a lot of nice deals. So it was interesting. And I also got a chance to consume a lot of media because while I'm making my videos, I hardly get time to watch other creators' videos and all. So I was watching a lot of financial videos on YouTube, and I have some thoughts that I wanted to share with you as a content creator. So apart from that, in today's video, we are going to look at all the indices and everything, where everything stands and what the year is going to end like. And after this, I'll also come up with another video where I'll be talking about my top 5 for 2024. That I think is worth our attention, top 5 stocks, and I also give the reasons why. And I'm also going to talk about the top 5 big events that have happened in 2024 in the biotech field, in my opinion. So those are the plans. So I'm going to record all of them either today or tomorrow, and in the next 2 days, you're going to get a bunch of these videos out and something to watch. And I'll be sharing my thoughts, and I'll look forward to your feedback as well. So with that said, let's get started with what the market is looking like today, the 28th of December, 2023 at around 8:40 a.m. in the morning. Let's do this. Welcome back. Let's go to the TradingView platform and make this quick. I'll keep the video short, very essential information only. Let's do this. So here we are in the TradingView platform, and I'm looking at the Nasdaq futures, which is looking very healthy at a gain of 0.27% at around 8:42 a.m. this morning. So it looks good. And if I was to zoom out and look at the cup and handle pattern, I think we have cleared the main hurdle, which is now a support. So there is no resistance up here to the best of my knowledge. So we have a lot of room to go. The only constraint for us is going to be the RSI overheating. But in the past, we have been way past the overheated RSI for a longer period of time. So that should be okay. The MACD is moving closer towards the signal line. And if it crosses over, then I would be a little bit worried. But right now, everything is looking good, and it's all go, go, go. It's gone up to 0.26%. Now, let's look at indicators. QQQ is up a healthy 0.15% as of yesterday. And this morning, at this point of time, it's up 0.37%. So it's looking all set to go ahead. And friends, I'd like to remind you my targets. My first target is 442.72, and my cup and handle target is 493.85 for QQQ. So please keep that in mind. And if you look at the VIX, pre-market, the VIX is up 0.16%, but the VIX is already at a very low level. So until 20, I wouldn't be worried. Next, if you look at S&P 500, pre-market, it's up 0.14%, and it is challenging this resistance that we have. And the resistance is at 476.22, and S&P 500 is at 476.51. So it's actually broken on top of this, and therefore it's going to convert this resistance into a support, which means even in S&P 500 we can potentially look at a target of 531.43. And before we proceed further, I would like to put one more resistance out here which we have to keep in mind, and that is going to be this line out here, which is at 479.42. And if we cross that, then that becomes a support and even more stronger. And friends, the reason why I'm more confident at this point of time is because all the 5 exponential moving averages are supporting. And in the past, we have been above the RSI overbought position for periods of time. So I don't see why it can't happen again. The only thing that concerns me is the potential crossover of the MACD across the signal line. But then I think we have this, I don't know why I drew this line here. It was an earlier line to track the bull channel, I suppose. I'm going to just dispose this off for now. So that's all I got here. Now let's look at Dow Jones. It's up 0.01% pre-market. US dollar index is down 0.08% pre-market. So the US dollar index is down, which is something that we have been watching for a while. Russell's index is down -0.36%. This is a bit concerning because I was expecting Russell's to continue to improve because it has been the laggard and it has to gather value. But let us see if there are anything else that we can look at. US oil, for example, is down 1.03%. This is pretty good for the inflation picture. Put call ratio has now in the pre-market situation shown no trades so far, but as of yesterday, it was in a slightly bearish position at 1.089. So I wouldn't even say it's slightly bearish. I would say that it's almost neutral, because at least 10% on both sides is what I would consider as a neutral range. So 1 is neutral, 1.089 in my opinion is also neutral. So it's not giving us any indication. The breadth of support of the rally is coming from almost 88.66% of the companies in S&P 500 which are above the 50-day average. So it's a very strong rally. And I think let's go on and have a look at the Magnificent Seven. I'll start off with FNGU, which I bought recently before the break, and it's continuing to go up. Pre-market, it's up 1.35%. That's around $3.24. That's a very good indication. And if you were to look at Meta, pre-market, it's up 0.46%. And if you look at Amazon, pre-market, it's up 0.34%. And if we look at QYLD, it's up 2 cents or 0.11% pre-market. And if we look at Netflix, it's up 0.25% pre-market. And Microsoft is up 0.32% pre-market after being down 0.16% yesterday. And Apple is also up 0.28%. I am expecting Apple to push the Magnificent Seven up further because the latest news is that Apple Watches are going to be on sale again because of a hold put by a court somewhere, so the imports are allowed again. So let us see how fast Apple can manage to get them to the showrooms and get it sold. Then Google is also up 0.42% today after being down minus 0.97%. So it's up 0.42% pre-market. So this is what the market is looking like. And well, next, looking at genomics, first we look at IMTX, which has got no pre-market trades, but it has done well yesterday with a gain of 3.81. These are all one-day candles. So it's looking pretty strong out here. RSI is overbought. It's doing very well. Also, one of the reasons of its great performance is because IMTX has had collaboration with Moderna, and Moderna has got great news about its skin cancer CAR-T. So overall, I think IMTX is looking strong right now. Bionano Genomics was up 6.60 yesterday. It's flat in pre-morning trading. Primus also had no trades this morning but did well yesterday. Ginkgo Bioworks is losing 1.13% in pre-market trades. Allogene is up 0.63% again this morning in pre-market trades. ARKG is also having been up 0.03% yesterday, has already lost minus 0.24% this morning. And that does not seem to indicate a good good outcome for today for genomic stocks. But if you look at PACB, it's down minus 0.10%, whereas Illumina is up 0.23%. And Illumina is now above the resistance that it had earlier. So the last resistance we had was 141.43, which it was struggling to break for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It's already crossed that over, and it's doing very well today. Pre-market, it's at 142.86, so that's good. And Bluebird Bio is flat in pre-market trading. Verv has got no trades pre-market. CRISPR Therapeutics is up 0.22% in pre-market trading, and it has to cross the hurdle of 66.36, which is its next resistance. It's currently being supported by the 9-day exponential moving average. That said, Beam has got a gain of 1.41% pre-market. NTLA is up 0.19% pre-market. Editas is down minus 0.19% pre-market and has fallen below the 9-day exponential moving average. CRBU Biosciences is flat pre-market, and NVTA is up 0.78% pre-market. From my vantage point, I think that the market is looking pretty strong. There are a few regrets that I have along the way. I shouldn't have sold NVIDIA the time that I did. I shouldn't have sold FNGU when I did, and I have bought it back more expensive at 37.5. I mean 237.5 or something like that. So there are a bit of regrets, but on the other side, I think that I'm happy that I was able to realize the profits, because if you don't realize profits, then the profits are at risk and you will end up realizing losses. So I'm happy that I took the profits. It's just a question of buying at a price and selling at a higher price. That's how I'm looking at it. Maybe at the earlier rate, I could have bought 150 or 200 FNGU. Now I can buy only 100. That's the only difference, but I can still make profits. So I'm happy with that. Given my age profile and my risk profile, I'm feeling okay. So I wish that all of you guys have an excellent year-end closing. One tip I would like to give you for today, which I think is a universal truth, but you have to apply your own due diligence here. When there is loss harvesting in order to reduce income tax at the end of the year, the suspect companies which are likely to be sold are the ones which have really performed very badly and do not seem to have any prospects of performing better in the next year. Those are the ones that are going to drop the heaviest. And again, because they have dropped the heaviest, next year they are likely to jump a little bit as a dead cat bounce, and that's when one could sell. So that's one idea I'm thinking. It's not financial advice, it's just I'm sharing some thoughts I have. And as you know, I'm a retail investor, I'm not a financial whiz kid or something, so I might be wrong. I'm wrong many times. It's just you have to think about those ideas. And so I'm going to end this video here, and immediately I'll start recording the other 2 videos that I spoke to you about. Bye for now.